is now ready to have the mixed martial art at the premier stage. So we are here to make a mark, and with Committee One League and with the vision of Mr. Muhammad Ali Budwani sitting here right next to me, we made this happen. And I keep telling people that for the past 20 years, 2 decades, we've been trying to get Mike Tyson to India. And it is our immense opportunity today and our pleasure to have Mike here with us in India, supporting World Committee One Link, launching our league, and helping the sport grow. From the federation perspective, All India MMA Federation, we've been trying to do our together. So the athlete is fighting in an MMA fight. That essentially means that he's good in all these sports together. MMA fighters are the most conditioned and well-to-do athlete on the planet and on the planet. So when you see fighters coming in India, and you see fighters that have high-level standard that you see internationally, that makes me really proud. And fortunately for me, and for our federation, we have Committee One League from Toy Industries helping us out grow this, not only from the grassroots level, but all the way to professional level. So thank you once again, Mr. Budwani. This is our immense pleasure. Thank you for helping us out. Thank you for helping the Indian athletes. We always have to complain from the government, from everybody, that why Indian athletes don't perform. I think the answer will be seen tomorrow on September 29, 7 p.m. in NSCI Dome, that Indian athletes are going to be on the top, and you will see the top of the game tomorrow.
Thank you very much indeed, Aditya. Well, yes, while you have already shared the technicalities of the sport, we also have with us Mr. Budwani, who's ensured that Toyan Industries Limited has backed the Committee One League and beautifully brought this combat sport for India to witness. It's high time indeed now. So, Mr. Budwani, let's hear it from you.
Hello. Firstly, I would like to thank everybody for being here. And I'm so sorry for being late. So Mike Tyson got like jet lag. He was in US. From there he went to China. MMA mixed martial art. लोगों को वर्ल्ड फेमस होना चाहिए. इंडिया को, मेरा मानना है कि इंडिया को 125 करोड़ हमारी पॉपुलेशन है, तो इंडिया को मल्टी स्पोर्ट्स कंट्री होना चाहिए, कि ना कि एक या दो स्पोर्ट्स फेमस हो, मल्टी स्पोर्ट्स कंट्री. और ये जो MMA है, ये इंटरनेशनली बहुत फेमस है. मैंने इसके ऊपर रिसर्च किया. कुछ तकरीबन 4 साल से हमारे टेक्निकल आदित्य, हमारे जो फाइटर्स थे, हमारे जजेस थे, इन्होंने मिलके एक आइडिया, एक थीम क्रिएट किया है, एक सॉफ्टवेयर क्रिएट किया है, जिससे लोगों को एजुकेट किया जाए MMA क्या है. जैसे आप लोगों ने देखा दंगल मूवी में आमिर खान ने कुश्ती के ऊपर आमिर खान ने एजुकेट किया लोगों को कि ये नॉर्मली कुश्ती का पॉइंट्स किसी को मालूम नहीं रहता. तो आमिर खान ने जो एजुकेट किया कि ये यहाँ से गिराएंगे तो 3 पॉइंट 5 पॉइंट, तो लोगों को लास्ट में समझ में आया कि ये जीत गए, तो लोग एजुकेट हो गए. वैसे ही MMA अभी तक इंडिया में इतना फेमस नहीं, तो लोगों को एजुकेशन नहीं. तो इसलिए हमने एक सॉफ्टवेयर डेवलप किया है, इसको बोलते हैं लाइव स्कोरिंग सॉफ्टवेयर, जिसमें एक फाइट, एक पॉइंट, एक पॉइंट है. आप अगर आपका टीवी म्यूट पे भी हो, जैसे आप क्रिकेट म्यूट पे भी देख सकते हो लाइव पॉइंट, तो वैसे इसका भी सॉफ्टवेयर ऐसा क्रिएट किया कि आप म्यूट पे होगा तो आपको पता चलेगा कौन फाइटर जीत रहा है, कौन सी टीम जीत रही है, कौन सी टीम हारी है और कितना पॉइंट्स चाहिए, या तो नॉकआउट. एंड तक का उसका जो जैसे क्रिकेट में हमको आखिरी तक का उसको स्कोर का इंतजार रहता है, कौन जीतेगा, एक बॉल में 6 बाकी. इस तरीके से हमने सॉफ्टवेयर एक क्रिएट किया है. दूसरा, हमने टीम वर्सेस टीम का वो फॉर्मेट बनाया. जैसे MMA में इंडिविजुअल वर्सेस इंडिविजुअल होता था, तो इंडिविजुअल वर्सेस इंडिविजुअल प्लेयर्स को इतना बेनिफिट नहीं मिलता जितना टीम वर्सेस टीम में. जैसे इंडिया में भी लाइक टीम वर्सेस टीम, so that's why we created team versus team. Plus we have got a different hexagon ring in that. तो hexagon ring में आपको view clear होगा, तो एक एज नहीं है हमारा. hexagon ring में view हमको clear मिलेगा. So these 3 different things we have. अभी आप 29 को कल इंडिया वर्सेस UAE की फाइट देखोगे, इसमें UAE के फाइटर्स है, ऑल ओवर द वर्ल्ड के फाइटर्स है. इंडिया टीम में भी पूरे वर्ल्ड के फाइटर्स है, इंडिया टीम में इंडियन फाइटर्स भी है, बाहर के फाइटर्स भी टू सपोर्ट टू कोप अप विद इंडिया टीम. सो दिस इज अ शॉर्ट ब्रीफ ऑफ Filmymantra एंड माय जर्नी. और आप सबसे यही कि सपोर्ट करो स्पोर्ट्स को बढ़ाने के लिए, क्योंकि ये स्पोर्ट्स इंटरनेशनली बहुत फेमस है. लेट्स मेक इंडिया मल्टीपल स्पोर्ट्स कंट्री. प्लीज, थैंक यू.
So that's rightly said. In fact, sporting environment की बात की जाए तो हमारे देश में combat sports जो है काफी महत्वपूर्ण रहे हैं, right in the past as well as in the present. And so on that note, we'll also be having our dignitaries who have already arrived, and we're going to welcome. Well, ladies and gentlemen, our friends from the media, that's right. We've been awaiting the presence of the star as well of the evening, and we'd like to also inform you that we will be joined by the legendary Mr. Mike Tyson, and of course His Royal Highness Sheikh Tahnoor. May we please request the media? आराम से प्लीज सब लोग प्लीज बजाइए आराम से. Ladies and gentlemen, the legendary Mr. Mike Tyson, His Royal Highness Sheikh Tahnoor, Prince of Abu Dhabi, and His Excellency Zulfikar Gharyali.
फोटोग्राफर फोटो बैठ के लो ना यार.
May we please request all the guests to please take their seats.
अरे स्टेट बैठ के लो ना यार.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, gracing the occasion and the country for the very first time, none other than the legendary Mr. Mike Tyson. Thank you so much indeed for joining. We also have the august presence of His Royal Highness Sheikh Tahnoor, the Prince of Abu Dhabi, along with His Excellency Zulfikar Gharyali. So firstly, a warm welcome indeed to all of our guests here at the press conference and launch of the Kumite 1 League. And on that note, we've heard from both of our guests, and I'm going to request His Royal Highness Sheikh Tahnoor to also share a few words with all of us as well. So if I may please request you to share your words with the guests. दोस्त लोग अभी बारी है कि प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस को कंटिन्यू करें, तो लेट्स हैव यू ऑल प्लीज सेटल. फोटोग्राफ का सेशन भी चलेगा, बट लेट्स हियर इट फ्रॉम आवर गेस्ट्स एज वेल. लेट्स हैव ऑल ऑफ यू प्लीज सेटल. आराम से कर लेते हैं, एंड लेट्स हियर इट फ्रॉम हिज रॉयल हाइनेस शेख तहनूर.
We came here to support both teams, of course, India and UAE. No matter who wins, we will still support both teams the same way, and hope everybody has an amazing night tomorrow and a good fight. And hope, and that's it. I'm just here to support both teams and wish both teams all the best. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much indeed for joining us, and may I now request His Excellency Zulfikar Gharyali to also share his words.
Good evening everyone. We are very proud and happy to be associated with the Kumite 1 League. Just for my introduction, I am CEO for the Royal Office of Sheikh Tahnoor. Sheikh Tahnoor is grandson of the ruler of Abu Dhabi, and a trained army man, an ardent fan of MMA and of fights. His entire family has been passionate about sports and physical endurance and activity, and I think that's what we are here to support. And happy to answer any questions with Sheikh and Tyson the Great himself.
Thank you very much. Well, ladies and gentlemen, on that note, it's now time to hear from the legend himself. लेकिन एक जोरदार तालियां हो जाए, कैमरास को जरा सेपरेटली रखकर जोरदार तालियां हो जाए, because for the very first time he's not only graced the occasion but graced the country for the very first time, ladies and gentlemen. May we please hear from the legendary Mike Tyson.
Hi, I'm just very grateful to be here. This is my first time in India. I'm very excited about being here. This is something I never dreamed of before. And I'm just happy to be here. I look forward to going to the fight. and I wish to both the best team, the best man or woman. Thank you.
Firstly, thank you very much, sir, for joining us. In fact, when you talk about combat sports, and the one name that resonates in all of our hearts, all of our minds, is you indeed, sir. So thank you so much for joining in.
Thank you so much.
All right, so well, on that note, let us now move on to the next segment of the program. We've got to hear from our dignitaries. Also, please note that Pehla jo fight night hai, the first fight night will be scheduled tomorrow at the Dome. So I hope all of you are geared up for this wonderful match tomorrow, the fight night. Well, on that note, let's get the questions from the media as well, now that we've heard from all of our dignitaries. What we're going to do is, while we open the floor for Q&A, I'm going to request you to please raise your hands. We'll have the mics passed on as well.
Hands down, karo.
We'll take the question.
Hands down.
So, okay, we have a couple of hands coming here. Sunny? I'll pass on the mic this way. Alright, let me do the on.
अरे हाथ नीचे करो.
Mike, your left. Hi.
अरे इसको बोल यार, ये बराबर बीच में. अरे हाथ नीचे कर.
Glad to see you over here in India in Blood and Flesh.
go there.
So we have heard a lot of the stories about you. You have been we have been hearing stories about you that you are a boxer who played not to lose any time, and you are a sportsman who is known for his spirit of never to lose. So what's your message to the sports men and women in India, and how excited are you to be here in India?
Mahalo, I'm very excited to be here, and that's why I wish the best of luck to both of the fighters that be here. And when you were telling me about never losing, in life everybody lose everything in life one time or another. But I just know if you lose in life, you never be discouraged and to keep on fighting and keep on training. That's what I learned in life. Never to give up.
Alright, well, actually, let's take more questions about the league as well. I'm sure there will be some questions coming in there. So I'm going to pass on the mic. Alright, there you go.
Right. Big honor to talk to you, sir. Welcome to India. My question is, as a boxing legend, what are you also an MMA fan? And if so, who are some of your biggest fighter inspirations in the world of MMA or fighters you enjoy watching?
MMA, I go to UFC all the time. In Las Vegas, it's sponsored in Las Vegas, the UFC. So I go there all the time. Dana White is a good friend of mine, so I go to the UFC all the time.
बैठ के पूछो.
Alright, let's take the next question. Yes, sir.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
What are your thoughts on the concept of Kumite League? For the first time, they're having something like a country versus a country rather than an individual versus individual. What are your thoughts on it?
Somebody interpret that for me.
So Mike, the question was, what is your thought about the Kumite One League? So typically in the MMA match you have individual fighters fighting, but this one is country versus country, India versus UAE. So what's your thought about it?
I think that's awesome, the competition between the two countries, and I think they should always continue to have something like that, because that's really awesome for inspiration for your country. So I'm going to be excited to come to all the Kumar One Leagues I can, as long as I've been invited by Brother Muhammad. Thank you.
Maybe I can also request Mr. Aditya to share his thoughts about this particular format as well.
So we do have, as Mike said rightly, that this is something very different than what has happened before. You see MMA, you see all different promotion all across the world doing individual sport. But when you tag along something, when you tag along the country pride along with the athletes, you're going to have a product which is not going to sell, but where athletes are going to focus. They're not going to fight for themselves, but they're going to fight for the country. They're going to represent the country, and they're going to make the country proud. So usually you typically wait for Olympics to happen every 4 years, but now with Committee One League, with this MMA fighting championship, we're gonna do this every season. So you're gonna see more number of fighters coming in or representing the country and making the country proud.
That's what I wanted to say.
So this question is Sheikh Tamun, to your left, sir. Oh, yeah, to your left, yeah. How are you feeling to be here in India? And this question is about, this is of course mixed martial art. Really, we are quite thankful to you to just have Mike Tyson over here. And just to speak of something about this sport, mixed martial art, and its condition in Dubai, and how are you just excited about this sport to have in India?
First of all, I'm really happy to be here in India, and especially Mumbai. The fight is, I'm here, as I said, for the both teams. I wish both teams all the best, but of course everyone wants this country to win. But hopefully it's going to be a good fight and an amazing night too. Let's see what happens tomorrow. Hopefully we'll talk more about it after the fight and see what goes tomorrow night.
Mike, in your professional career, what was your most difficult opponent?
Shoot, I had quite a few. Lennox Lewis, Van the Holyfield, Ray Rudder. Yeah, there's quite a few. Buster Douglas. Yeah. Really tough fighters.
Any questions from behind? Any further questions? Yes, sir.
Hi Mike, welcome to India. All good. This is your first time in India. Everyone is trying to welcome you. We've got to know that Bollywood star Salman Khan is going to host you a grand party. Just wanted to know, are you also excited for that? Please.
So I think you got the, maybe that's a rumor that's floating around. So his question was, some of the Bollywood celebrities, some of the biggest Bollywood celebs invited you for a dinner. That was a question, so I think that's just rumor.
Tell him I'm going to the slum. Tell him I'm going to the slum, I'm not going to no party.
Yeah, so Mike has been very specifically been telling that he wants to go to Dharavi, he wants to go to the slum, because he wants to look at all these kids, look at the family there, because that's what the motivation was. And his exact words were, people when they look forward, when they look at the other side, where you see big houses, big row houses, and you see yourself, and you get motivated, you work hard towards achieving that status. So Mike, would you like to say something? So Mike, would you like to say something about how you grew up? And
I'm a slum dog. I grew up in the slum, but I had ambitions and I wanted to get out of the slum, and that's why I'm here talking to you guys now. And there's nothing wrong with the slum. It's just somebody that has bad times with it, but if they work hard, they can get out of the slum. See, I still go back to my old neighborhood, even though they call it the slum, I still go back there and be my friends.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Fine.
A quick question on some current heavyweights are there. Specifically three guys. It's Joshua, it's Fury, and Wilder. So I just want to know your thoughts on the three of them and who you think would probably be the best three.
I don't know. I think Joshua right now. Tyson Fury hasn't fought in a while.
Right. He's going to fight Wilder now, so.
Well, that's going to be an interesting fight.
Yeah.
I don't think Tyson Fury had enough fights yet. He should have warmed up and got more fights before he fought.
Any further questions? Yes, if you want to.
Hello again. Okay. So if you had the opportunities earlier on, would you have pursued a career in MMA as well?
I don't know. They don't pay a lot of money in MMA. So I wouldn't want where the money. Fighting's where the money is. Boxing's where the money is.
Hi, India is known for a cricket. Here, left. Sorry, right. Yeah, yeah, right.
I see you.
India is known for a cricket. Here, Indian they eat, sleep, and drink cricket. So, how much of cricket do you follow?
Excuse me?
So question for you is that in India, cricket is one of the biggest sports. So what do you think? How much cricket do you follow? Do you know cricket? Do you follow?
Well, I know cricket. I don't follow cricket. I know you hit the ball with the stick. Then you run. It's like baseball in a way. American baseball. Similar.
Hi, Mike. Hi. Mike, you said you were a great fan of UFC as well. What did you think of the Mayweather versus McGregor fight? Was it something credible for you, or?
That was a good fight. I was entertained, yes.
Okay, so but that is something boxing needs to go, for their ratings. You know the HBO today just dropped the deal. They are not going to show live boxing anymore.
HBO is not going to show live boxing anymore?
Yes. Yeah, today announced.
I had no idea.
Yeah, so is it something that way to go for boxing?
I don't know. That's really that's a tricky question. I'm not sure. They don't show boxing on television live. How are they going to get paid? I don't know. It's tricky.
Hello, Mike. Hello, Mike.
Hello, ma'am.
आपको कैसा लगा हमारा हिंदुस्तान? आपको यहाँ पे आप आए हैं घूमने के लिए, तो आपको सब में कौन सी चीज़ प्यारी लगी हिंदुस्तान में?
So Mike, the question is, what did you like about India? What's the most favorite part about India? What's the favorite thing about India for you?
Well, I just got in India, so I didn't have a chance to see much. I look forward to going to the slums. And the Taj Mahal as well. I want to go to the Taj Mahal again.
Hi, Mike.
Hello.
Would you agree? Is it fair to say that boxing today kind of doesn't, capture the imagination of fans in the same way as your era did? Would you agree with that? And if you do, why do you think that is the case?
Well, it's just different because they're not the big personality. Most of the fighters now are very straightforward guys. They're real nice guys. And they're good individuals. I was always in trouble. I was always here and there, so that's why I was always in the paper and stuff. And that's why it's the difference, because those are really straight gentleman guys, and I was really wild and stuff, and I was just a young kid getting in trouble.
Hi, Mike.
Hello.
Hi, how are you? I just want that, the thing is in professional boxing, there's a, when you're on the ring, a lot of things, goes on, like, how, when you're batter, does your head work or your mind? Like, how important is it for a boxer to overcome the challenges and react quickly and fight back at the opponent?
Well, when you first start and you start training boxing, you get adapted to that. You learn to train your mind to understand that we're in a fight. You have to understand that you're in a fight, because you can get hurt in a fight if you're not conscious enough. And I think most of the fighters nowadays are really subconscious on how they think when they fight now.
My question is to Mr. Budwani. Sir, I wanted to know, what do you think is the future of Kumite One League? Are you planning to take it to different cities in India and organize events there, or only confine it to one city and get all the fighters from different states in one place?
We are planning to do the league in India and UAE the first time, and then we never know, maybe some other part of the world. In India, definitely we'll do it in Mumbai, Delhi, and different parts of the city. But for the next, for another league, we are planning to do it in Vickers and in Europe.
All right, I believe we have a question from that side as well.
So, do you know who Vijender Singh is? crazy. He's one of the most popular Indian boxers in India. So, what are your thoughts on him? Do you follow him?
No, I'm not aware of it.
All right, so we'll just take one last question, ladies and gentlemen. Okay.
Mike, welcome to India and especially in Mumbai.
Thank you.
I'm from ABP Group, Filmymantra and ABP News. I just want to know, what are your thoughts, what boxing has given to you, and while you're visiting slums, do you think that boxing is the sport which has to be nurtured in underprivileged children?
I think the poorer you are, the better boxer you are. You know, and that's why people in the slums, those are the guys that become the fighters and the most successful fighters, people that come from the slums. All the fighters that come from the slum are successful, really. All the fighters that are fighting now come from the slum or some kind of, you know, the institution or correctional place.
All right, I believe question coming from a young kiddo, sir. Right there. All right.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm fine. How are you doing?
I'm doing awesome. Thank you.
Welcome to India, sir.
Thank you very much.
So my question is, while you were fighting Mr. Andrew Galota, were you having a really hard time?
Yeah, he was really tough.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, on that sweet note, it's time for us to close the Q&A round. I'm so sorry, ma'am, but it's time to completely close. Okay. So here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen, and our friends from the media, we're going to be calling it a close to the Q&A round. But of course, we're going to be thanking once again Mike Tyson for gracing the country. Thank you so much indeed for joining us. We'd like to thank Mr. Bulwani as well. Yes, that's right.